So we just came back from seeing Lee Cronin's The Mummy, and it was pretty good.
It was all right. For me, it's not really my genre, is horror. So I kind of just feel like just a new installment of just Blumhouse, run-of-the-mill kind of horror movie. But that being said, there was still a lot of stuff that stood out that I liked quite a bit about it. The sound design really stood out. A lot of just like grotesque sounds of just like cracking and breaking bone stuff and like peeling the skin and like
gloopy
fluids and so on. And there was some good like humor that was like it was like lighthearted humor. That of course disappears pretty much in the third act. No spoilers, but just like it worked well for me. I enjoyed that aspect of it, and I'd say a good chunk of the music, at least definitely with the first two acts, I thought it really fit with the whole vibe of the movie.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
And performances on definitely a couple of the actors involved really, stood out quite a bit. I won't name names, just you go see it.
Yeah. And for me, I'm a huge fan of Lee Cronin. Like, I love The Hole in the Ground, and I really loved Evil Dead Rise. So I went into this with like pretty high expectations. Yeah, it's like shot wise, like it looks incredible. He does do a lot of the same like shot stuff that he did in Evil Dead Rise. But then like the music and sound design, all the actors, especially the newcomer who plays Katie, is terrific, like all of that. And for me, I think probably the most interesting part of the whole movie is actually kind of like the story and the mystery. Actually was like a really cool and panned out pretty in like a pretty interesting and cool way. All that being said, though, unfortunately, I kind of just feel like Lee Cronin just made Evil Dead again. Like it just kind of felt like he was done making Evil Dead, and then he wanted to make another one, and he just wrapped it, no pun intended, in mummy branding, because it's not really like a mummy movie. It's kind of just like, it kind of just divulges into, this is no spoiler, but in the trailer, Katie gets taken out of the sarcophagus and out of the wrapping and everything like that. And pretty much after like the first 30 minutes of the movie, it kind of just turns into like a demon girl running around a house doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what the movie is. So I was pretty let down, to be honest. I think it's pretty good, and I still think you should go to the theater to see it and give money to it because it is good and like an original, interesting take on The Mummy. Still pretty good, though.
All right.